Hey, I'm Mr. Terry, a high school history teacher. Welcome back to another History Teacher X video. All right, StarvHarv has come out with another bad translations video, and this one's called Annihilating American History with Bad Translations. So it's fun to see how this translator messes up American history. And of course, what I like to do is, react to it, but also comment on what I think they were actually talking about. All right, original videos down below. Make sure you're supporting StarvHarv. It's a great concept, and I hope he keeps going on with it. All right, here we go. America.
I translated Wikipedia's timeline of American history from Christopher Columbus all the way to the modern day, using languages with terrible translation quality, and this was the result. On October the 12th, 1492,
Columbus
three
sailed the ocean
Spanish
blue.
ships under Christopher Columbus, whose name is San Salvador,
Well, that's where he went.
landed on the island of Gohani.
So, okay, so he left in September from Spain, arrives in October, basically almost dead. Thought it would take like 2 weeks, took like 2 months. San Salvador is the name of or what becomes the name of the island that he actually goes on. Gohani is actually kind of close to the indigenous name of the people there. So they're part of the broader Taino people. But yeah, it's close. That's not, I don't think it's exactly Gohani, but that's, I think, what they were thinking there.
On November the 14th, 1493, the Spanish truck was led by the Holy Cross.
Spanish trucks?
I like how it's not a Spanish truck, it's the Spanish truck. On November.
So yeah, Columbus went back a couple times. And even on that first voyage, though, did some rough stuff, enslaved some people, forced some of them back to Spain, and it was brutal. But yeah, came back and got really notorious and actually in trouble with the Spanish because of how brutal he was, actually, even for his time.
November 19th, 1493, Columbus, copyright, landed on the island of Dabergen, a key island in San Juan Bautista, now part of Cambodia and the United States.
Okay. Some of these, if you don't hear me comment back, let me know if you think, what the original translation was trying to do, because he throws it in like one language, it comes back to another language, goes back and forth. So feel free to share down below what you think some of the translations were originally supposed to be.
Why does Cambodia always have this like global reach? How does it even work? How do they share the island? On Easter Sunday, April 2nd, 1513, the Spanish invasion, led by Juan Ponce de la Aslam, later dead.
Ponce de Leon?
It landed on a huge
I think it was Ponce de Leon,
known as the mainland island, where it was named Pasqui, Florida.
Okay, so what's Ponce de Leon?
The Florida Cup Party.
Okay, it was Ponce de Leon, but then it got screwed up somewhere.
On March the 6th.
They probably all got drunk, and they were like, hey, whatever. Fountain of Youth? I mean, wasn't that the whole thing, whatever mythology there? You got to drink of the cup from the Fountain of Youth? Oh, maybe that was the party.
1521, three Spanish ships under Ferdinand Magellan landed in Guam after a full weekend cruise across the Pacific Ocean.
It was a lot longer than that. Yeah, Magellan, they went south of South America, going west, and crossed through the Atlantic or the Pacific Ocean. Brutal.
It was like really nice.
Ends up dying in the Philippines.
Pina coladas and stuff. On September 28, 1542, a Spanish aircraft led by Juan Rodriguez Gabrilo was in the Pacific. The parachute was deployed into the woods, where it was named San Miguel, St. Michael, now San Diego, California. Wow.
Okay.
In the 1560s, the French invasion, led by Dominique de Courcis, destroyed the Poeti San Mateo and 27 euros.
Oh, man.
Damn.
Okay.
1580, Spain, Portugal, Italy, and Malawi, Lithuania introduced a new Greek calendar on October the 15th, 1582. What is this strange joining of countries? Look.
So we got Malawi, what's the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth? Have you guys heard about the Malawi-Lithuanian Commonwealth? Dude, that one was sick.
What is this strange joining of countries? Look how copyright that is. That is 3 copyright. On March 4th, 1629, King Charles V of England gave Queen a New England card to take charge of a company in Metchat Bay. Who's King Charles V? In May...
Well, Holy Roman Empire. You're going to get some Holy Roman Empire action going on here. Basically, Habsburg, that basically, I guess you'd kind of say, oversaw some of this, a lot of stuff, but especially the 1500s under, Spain technically under like the Holy Roman Empire or whatever. I hate talking about the Habsburgs and Holy Roman Empire. It's like indirectly in control / not in control of like Hernan Cortez and Spanish conquistadors. It's a big mess.
1662, King Charles II of England declared the river a Connecticut team. In 1663, King Charles II of England began a dispute over the planting of trees in Rhode Island and Pride.
Yeah.
January the 5th, 1666, Cologne, Connecticut joins New Hanoi.
What? Cologne, which is in Germany. Hanoi, which is in Connecticut.
Sorry, what? In the 1670s, it was Anglo-Dutch World War III.
Yeah.
The Dutch fleet captured New York.
Did you miss that one,
August
guys?
1673.
The Dutch founded New York, if you didn't know. It's called New Amsterdam, their colony there. Eventually the British take it over and call it New York.
Under Cornelius Everest de Johnson. The Dutch military government in the Netherlands. 1673 euros on March 5th, 1674.
Okay.
August the 10th, 1680, the Pueblo Rebel took place.
Pueblo
on
Revolt.
September the 14th, copyright. 1680, copyright.
Yeah, look into the Pueblo Revolt.
At the Santa Francisco de Nuevo Margico Stadium, on August the 10th, 1680, the Pope led a rebellion of Pampa against Spanish capital, European culture and race. The what, Judge? On June the 3rd, 1686, the United States had 18 euros in the
We're rich,
capital.
baby! Let's go! 18 euros, make it rain!
On the 9th of September, 1686, the Wrong Islands and the Royal Dynasty and the Connecticut Party
Dude, they're
joined
back.
New England.
They're back.
On the 9th of September, 1686. They're the Wrong Islands, sorry. The decline of the Vietnamese government, the colony of Massachusetts. So, like, we got Cambodia.
How did that
and
get
now
all
Vietnam.
tied in?
1770s.
I'm trying to
Spain-
think, like, words and stuff that would mess up translations have to do with, like, Southeast Asia there, Cambodia, Vietnam, Connecticut?
It was founded as a colony of Los Angeles, California.
Okay.
And was founded from March the 3rd to the 26th,
Settling of
1804.
the Spanish into
Maybe
California?
destroyed, and now California is now recolonized. On May the 20th, 1774,
All right, we're 17.
the
Oh, we jumped ahead.
Constitution of the Republic of Cambodia
Oh,
was
jeez.
adopted by the government of Massachusetts.
This is where you start getting some like documents of self-rule within the colonies. You're getting down to like Maryland, Massachusetts and stuff like that. You can see right on the eve of the fighting of the Revolution, which basically starts 1775, so we're about a year away. I like, hold on, what does it say? Republic of Cambodia, nation, religion stuff.
That's when Cambodia dumped the tea into the harbour. On July 4th, 1776,
Boston
when
Tea Party.
independence
Already
was
had that.
declared from the United States.
And Boston Massacre.
On January the 15th,
we're going back.
1717, Britain declared independence. They're like, no, I'm leaving. On June the 2nd,
Britain declared independence from the United States. Did you know that? They actually did that first.
1717, the new Democratic Republic of the Laos People's Republic was named Vermont.
Yeah. What is going on? Southeast Asia and the Northeast U.S.
What is this event? Guangdong.
Guangdong.
Of March the 4th, the 10th American Civil Rights Act went into effect on December the 15th,
The
1790.
10th American Civil Rights Act. 1790. Oh, like Bill of Rights? Okay, I think that's where they're trying to get there. Okay.
Indiana geography was created. 7. First Babylonian War from 1801 to 1805.
They've been gone for
North
thousands
Ohio
of years.
River was recognized by the European Union
good.
as the Ohio River.
Okay, yeah, they're like, you don't get north, all right? We're going to strip that away. That's too many words. It's just going to be Ohio.
On March the 1st, 1803. Did they need the European Union involved for that?
Yeah. The European Union that didn't
Battle of
exist till after
Figs
World
in
War II.
October 1804.
The figs. It's the Turks. He's doing some good animations here. This is good. He's doing some great work, StarvHarv. Well done, dude. This is funny. The figs. There's the war. You get a good snipe. No.
The Middle East was organized and the Saskatchewan area was established on October 1st, 1804.
Middle East.
Why does the Middle East get involved?
The Middle East was organized and then never had a problem again.
On October the 27th, 1810, he became Florida ambassador to the United States.
Florida ambassador to the U.S.?
The War of God in 1811.
God versus
On June
the people.
18th, 1812, Britain and Ireland declared war.
Yeah,
On
when have they
August
not?
the 24th, 1814, there was
They
a
do it
fire
every
in
year.
Washington State. I don't think Washington State exists yet. There was a
No.
fire. 1, 2, Y.
British are up in
The
there.
United States declared the Algerian
Well,
War.
1889, yeah. Yeah, you're gonna get Western expansion there. So you get U.S. and the British are kind of fighting over the British Columbia area. You know, eventually they cut it in half, right? The treaty, and part goes to Canada and part goes to the U.S.
On the 3rd of March, 1815. On the 11th of December, 1816, Indiana recognized Indiana.
Aw.
Thanks, Indiana. Thanks for the update.
Hey,
1840s, the Apostle Paul wrote, "We rejoice that Jehovah has used his organization for all nations." Good.
Paul's still
Florida
around.
was certified as Florida on March 3rd,
official.
1845. Pollock
Statehood, baby.
became 11th president of the United
It
States.
was French, and then it was Spanish, and then Pollock.
On March the 4th,
Polk.
1845.
President Polk. All right, we're about to get the Mexican-American War, by the way. That's getting underway. Polk, Manifest Destiny's like, we're taking it, everything to the Pacific.
On July 20th,
What he said.
1846,
What they did.
Fidel Harbor arrived at the port of Japan. On May the
okay.
29th,
Oh, wait.
1848.
48. Okay, so I was thinking Commodore Perry coming in to Japan. That's still a few years off. U.S. breaks open, basically the Japanese closing off to Western merchants and stuff.
He was dispatched to the Wisconsin Union, 30th, southwest of the Wisconsin Plains. Croatia Valley on August the 14th, 1848.
Monument Valley
Millard
in the Southwest
Fillmore.
U.S. Millard Fillmore. Millard Fillmore, but I like President Millard Billmore more than Fillmore. Okay.
Now we got some She-Law.
She-Law,
On July the
she's
14th,
back.
1853.
The Queen.
She set out for Paris in the port of Urca, Japan.
Okay, so we are getting
She-Law.
close. Yeah.
Oh no! He
US is gonna
died
open
of
up-
a knee injury.
No. But yeah, U.S. is going to force open Japan. They're like, hey, you haven't been trading for like 200 years with us Europeans. You need to open up. Don't worry about all the the reasons that you closed it off back in the day with all the horrible things the Europeans were doing and why they closed their borders in the first place. All right, he is taking an arrow to the knee. Oh crap.
On December the 29th, 1890. Jehovah's Witness in your congregation
He
will be
did.
happy to help you in your education.
Ooh, the
Mount
J-dubs are
Sinai
back.
was killed on
The whole-
September
a
11th,
mountain?
1857. February the 4th,
Mount Sinai was killed, but that was Moses'
1861. 7
phone booth
slaves
to
from
God.
South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida,
7
Alabama,
slaves.
Georgia, Louisiana, and Texas founded the American tribes.
Okay, that sounds weird. Okay, we get the secession states there.
What actually happened there? So that's the formation of the Confederate State.
You'd already have the Trail of Tears and the removal of Native American tribes.
But instead, it's like a group of
This is
slaves
Civil War
making a
time now.
tribe. So, uh-oh.
Yeah.
On April 9th, 1865,
War's
the
over.
United Nations passed a law to close the sea.
Oh,
Denia became
Okay.
the 11th state to leave the
they
Union.
did really just breeze over the Civil
Who
War.
invited blood? Bro thinks he's on the team. Why is the European Union need to recognize Nevada?
The European Union, which won't exist for about another 100 years.
Nebraska joined the European Union on March the 1st, 1867.
A little touch of Europe in
the
America's
United States
heartland.
invaded North Korea
Oh, snap.
June the 10th,
I
1871.
did not know that.
On the 4th of July, 1876, to mark the 70th anniversary of the United States.
Wait
By
a minute.
1876,
That's right. United States was founded in 1800.
to mark the 70th anniversary of the United States,
1806.
John Island heard the news.
John.
What a good way to celebrate. Garfield became the 20th president of the United States.
James Garfield.
Hawaii was
We actually
born
had one,
on
okay.
July the 7th.
Hawaii was born. Oh,
Little
God.
baby Hawaii. There he is.
United States is going to annex it basically with a pineapple company who wanted basically to take over so they could grow pineapples. And in doing it, the U.S. helped overthrow the Hawaiian monarchy, Queen Liliuokalani, and that's how it happened. United States is going to get that as a territory, eventually as a state, because of pineapples.
Yes. From January 22nd, 1903 to August the 15th, 1914, the United States had the opportunity to create a way through the Panama
Canal
of Massachusetts. The U.S. Nashville
was one
Navy
down there.
vessel undermined
Teddy
Columbia's
Roosevelt
efforts and recruited a service team to cover the lives and service of Jesus.
Okay, I don't know exactly how they're tying in all that with that. So that part used to be Panama used to be controlled by Colombia, all the way up. If you can see on my my mouse there, here's Panama, here's Colombia. But these used to be controlled by there. United States ended up supporting Panamanians because they want independence, because in return for that, the U.S. is going to be able to fund the building of the Panama Canal. So, yep.
A service team to cover.
Colombians not too happy with Roosevelt.
Service of Jesus. On January 17th, 1917, the United States bought the West Indies from Denmark.
U.S. joins the war.
And
U.S. joins World War I.
Why is it important to have a balancing study of the Holy Ghost? Announcement of the war on Germans on April 6th, 1917.
The war on Germany. That's the Declaration of War. United States is that's when they join the war. There we go. World War I time, baby.
April 1941.
You gotta be very balanced.
The United States was protected by Khalid Nutt.
Oh, there he is.
Khalid Nutt.
Pearl Harbor's coming. December 6th.
September 1939 to
World War II in Europe starts. Invasion
September
of Poland.
1945. So World War II.
And basically, and then ends in 1945.
1935. The Italian Empire invaded Egypt. On September 1st, 1939, Reich invaded Poland, attacked by Empire Pearl, that's their online name. On December 11th, 1941, the United States declared the war of Germany and the Italian Empire.
Well, United States declares war on Japan because Germany and Italy are part of the tripartite pact. They declare war, in support of Japan. They're going to declare war on the United States, thus bringing U.S., I guess, into war with Germany and Italy.
Your group will be happy to help you study.
Hey.
Allied
study group
forces invaded Charles.
Oh, no.
On July 9th, 1943. Not Charles. Anybody but Charles. July 6th, 1944. Allied forces invaded
Normandy.
It's just usual. From November 3rd.
They invaded. It was not a normal invasion of Normandy, that's for sure. Oh, biggest amphibious invasion ever.
1944 to April 15th, 1945. Japan launched an intercontinental ballistic missile into the northwestern United States.
Okay.
Damn, they're really fighting back. Oh no, I got some bad
ICBM's
news about
not invented
Lithuania,
yet.
Malawi. Malawi was destroyed.
Oh no!
April 20th.
Was it Malawi, Lithuania, Commonwealth? See, what goes around comes around.
1946. Your group will be happy to help you study.
That's the study groups y'all need in high school and college.
No, right? You've told me several times. The United States continues to send gymnastic forces to the Republic of Vietnam.
What do you think they're talking about there, gymnastic forces? I mean, they're going to support the forces of the South Vietnam because Vietnam was split. Okay, like the UN did with everything after World War II from post-occupied Axis colonies.
From 1968 to 1970, Americans concealed Vietnam's wishes in
the heart of the war.
Hamburger Hill.
Dude, Hamburger Hill's a real thing.
Excuse me?
Hamburger Hill is a real thing.
March 27th, 1973, a sorcerer was expelled from the People's Republic of Vietnam. Get out of here!
Oh snap! Who was the sorcerer? Godid Diem. I mean, he was Southern guy and getting assassinated.
On February the 7th, 1962, United States banned Cuba.
Rip.
It's over.
Yeah, I mean, that was already post Cuban Revolution, right? So you got Castro, they're communists. The United States doesn't like that. They're like, nope. And we're about to get the Cuban Missile Crisis.
Neil Armstrong and Best Aldrin were the first to walk on the moon.
Buzz Aldrin.
In July 2009. They were pretty old though. On December the 11th,
Dude, Aldrin's like
1972,
nuts now.
Eugene Cernan and Harrison Schmitt became the last Apollo astronaut to put their feet on the moon.
Yeah.
Why do you have to say it?
No more moon
Cambodia
landings.
celebrated the 2-day U.S. National Day on July the 4th, 1976.
Cambodian fan of the United States. All right. That's not going to happen. Cambodia, very much not. Cambodia got completely just destroyed during the Vietnam War with the bombing of the Ho Chi Minh Trail and the destabilization of Cambodia, which brought in the awful Khmer Rouge, which is going to go in with Pol Pot and kill 1/4 of its people.
Thanks, Cambodia. Didn't we just bomb you? But thanks anyway. Cambodia's, they're just happy to help. Oh, I got some bad news. Helen died
70s
on
style.
May the 18th, 1980.
Which Helen?
Shame.
Grandma?
On February the 26th, 1984, he joined international forces in Lebanon.
Oh, jeez.
February the 28th, Islamic Republic of Cuba.
What?
On February the 24th,
Did Castro convert?
1991, the United States and its allies invaded Kuwait and Iraq.
Gulf War.
They were so annoyed by the Islamic Republic of Cuba.
Oh, Gulf War's coming now.
14th of December 1992.
It's after, so if you know a little bit of background, Iraq and Iran go to war for like the whole 80s, and over territory, over border, especially oil-rich, parts. And then Iraq went in and threatened into Kuwait, which was a country that was a United States economic ally. And the Americans come in and say, no, Saddam in Iraq, you can't do that, and drive them out. First Gulf War.
The United Nations sent humanitarian aid to Bosnia and George Gavina. Who's George Gavina?
Yugoslav War, man.
And then NATO bomb. Yes.
The United States did come in, and the Serbians don't like, United States for that, basically supporting against them. Milosevic
December
and
19th, 1998, a U.S. senator criticized Bill Clinton. On February 12th, 2019, U.S. President Bill Clinton rejected the U.S. Senate.
Well, I was going to get impeached. Lewinsky.
On January the 29th, 2002, President George W. Bush declared Iran the new Iran. New Iran just dropped.
Okay.
Homes have collapsed in the United
Iranian
States
Revolution was
since 2006.
long before that.
Before
homes have collapsed.
Since been falling over all the time.
The housing market
the
collapsed.
war in Africa will end on August 30th.
Yay! There's no more wars ever again. Look at all these. You got others. Yeah, no.
21.
Post-colonial. Oh man, Africa and colonial Africa. Wait, Fig War back? The figs are back. It's going after he. Or those onions. Rest in peace, Figurious Green. All right, final thoughts. All right, another fun video from StarvHarv with these horribly translated events from American history. Hopefully you're able to add some of your translations or your thoughts behind the translations down below. Again, support StarvHarv. Original video link is there. Sub to the channel. Watch all the old videos. They're great. We'll see you next time. Bye.